Teofimo Lopez, don't run. Don't run. You ran from the Haney fight already, dude. Come on, don't run from this one, bro.
Tim Bradley just delivered a shocking prediction about how things in boxing will unfold just before the highly anticipated fight between Teofimo Lopez and Shakur Stevenson. He predicts Teofimo might step back at the last moment and also gives Shakur advice to beat Teo.
Stop with all the antics, bro. I know you like attention, but damn, get in there and fight against Shakur Stevenson, bro. For real. You know what I'm saying? Stop playing. Stop playing around. Shakur ain't playing. No, Shakur ain't playing. No tune-ups coming up to see you in your weight, 5 pounds above 135. He can beat you. He knows how to beat you. That's what he believes in his heart, you know. Teo, you're talented. Yeah, you are, man. But damn, you talk too much and you don't back it up. That's the problem I have with you.
To oppose that brutal statement by Tim, Teo's father and trainer steps in. Teofimo Lopez Sr. came in fully charged, making it clear that his son's comeback is real and the doubts are over. He said a lot of people thought he was gone for good, but he's back, hungry, and excited for this fight. He thanked Shakur for stepping up, called it a true best vs best throwback showdown, and compared it to legendary clashes.
I'm excited for this fight, man. I've been out for a while, man, but I'm back, you know. A lot of people probably thought that I was out for forever, but I'm back, man. And I'm excited for this fight, man. Listen, I'm really thankful to Shakur for taking this fight.
Yeah,
2 of the best right now, you know. And you know, I think my son has got everything to beat him. You know, I think that's the way the fight's gonna go.
When asked about the toughest test of Teo's career, Lopez Sr. shut it down instantly, saying no opponent has ever been the hardest fight. Along with that, he warned everyone that Teo will bring chaos, entertainment, and dominance, and this fight is just the beginning.
This year coming up, 2026, we're gonna open it up with a bang, and I wanted to keep on doing that. I want my son busy. I want him to have at least 3 fights this year coming up, you know, and I want the best fighting the best. You know, we always wanted that. Yeah. I mean, since he was like about what, 22? Yeah. You know, when he beat Comey, you know, being the youngest with Mike Tyson at 23 years old to be undisputed, you know, but there was controversial stuff about that. But, you know, we're going to fix that because it was announced for undisputed.
For real, we know that Shakur, this is not the toughest fight. What was the toughest fight?
It's never been the toughest fight for my son, you know. The toughest fight for my son is him being healthy. You know he's a smash.
Yeah.
So.
Looking ahead to fight night, professional boxer Romero didn't hesitate in giving this matchup its respect, calling it a great fight between 2 fighters who have already proven themselves on the biggest stages. It's legit talent going head-to-head. With contrasting styles, high intelligence, and championship pedigrees colliding, he hinted that this is the kind of fight that naturally delivers, one that fans will be locked into from start to finish.
I think it's a great fight.
Yeah.
I think it's a great fight. You'll really see, you know, because I mean, at the end of it, they're both Olympians. They're both multi-division world champions. Teo is an incredible fighter. Shakur is an incredible fighter. Shakur has a really high boxing IQ and is very. Shakur coming out. It's gonna be a good fight. I like to see it.
Breaking down the matchup, the main fighter, Teofimo Lopez, made it clear this fight is deeply personal and legacy-defining for him. He said it means everything. Another name added to his pedigree. Another statement that sharpens his style and identity as a fighter. Doing it at Madison Square Garden makes it even bigger.
Goodness, man, this thing means everything to me. This is just another fighter, another column into my own pedigree, to my own style. This is what it is, you know. And what better way than here at Madison Square Garden? This will be number 10 fighting here in the Mecca. This will be number 5 in the big room. So I'm very blessed. I'm very thankful. And nevertheless, man, I want more. Let's see who we get after this. We just got to keep it going, man. We're not even in our prime yet. You know I said it earlier, but we're not in our prime yet. At least I'm not.
From a strategic standpoint, he also made sure to show respect to Shakur for taking the fight, giving him credit for stepping up and being willing to face a real challenge. He acknowledged Shakur's reputation as one of the best and made it clear this isn't about trashing him. It's just 2 top fighters pushing themselves. Sure, there's confidence and some mind games before the match, but he really believes accepting a fight like this says a lot. That's what real fighters do when legacy matters to them.
Man, I can say that it is it's a privilege. It's a privilege, really. You know, you got Latin roots and you're able to back it up. You're able to go out there and inspire others out there from the third world countries, bringing them in there, letting them know that as long as they pursue their dreams and sigue adelante, you will get all those things in together, man. As long as you put God first, there's nothing that cannot be done. At the end of the day, the right person's going to win that night, and that'll be Teofimo.
Teo, did you learn anything staring down with him?
Yeah. Beat him up. Beat him up.
ShowBizz The Adult fired it up and said this fight won't feel like a sparring session. It's two fighters coming to conquer. He pointed to Teofimo's sharp physical condition, praised both men's confidence and mentality, and hinted at something special in the air. No clear pick, no easy answers, just the sense that this fight has real magic written all over it.
This not gonna be no sparring session.
What's it gonna be?
He's coming to win. I'm coming to win.
I'm coming to conquer.
You're not conquering
Tell
shit.
us.
I'm going to be forward.
You can try to show. What I like though is
Teo's in better shape than Shakur right there. It's crazy. Teo is a fantastic fight. It's a great fight, man. Shakur got that you can't beat me confidence that Bud has. Logically, I don't know who wins the fight. Emotionally, after Bud, you know, I'm starting to get that magic shit. Like, hey, there's a sprinkle of magic. Shakur will find a way. And I'm never like that. But after that Bud, I'm like.
Kenny Porter is keeping it completely real, giving both fighters their due respect. He warned about Shakur Stevenson's sharp skills and ring smarts, but he's just as clear about Teofimo Lopez's power and athleticism. For Porter, this matchup really could go either way. He's always honest about fighters. Look at his takes on Ryan Garcia or Gary Antunes, and now he sees this fight as a perfectly even battle.
Ultra talented. He's just not a talented guy, he's ultra talented. And he's got some great hand speed, and his feet work very well. Absolutely. So he's kind of hard. He's an elusive guy to catch up to. And if that's what his game plan is, you know, if he's successful with that, Teo is a guy that may not like the way that Shakur fights when they get in the ring. He may not, you know, he may stop and stump his feet and say, come on, man, let's fight.
Porter believes it all comes down to who executes their game plan better on fight night. Shakur's smooth technical approach versus Teofimo's explosive physical style creates a clash that could go either way. With both fighters at the top of their game, he calls it a true 50-50 fight.
Yeah. Shakur, when we talk a dog, Teo.
yeah.
And Teo's just as fast. I mean, like, there's speed and there's elite speed. Teo's got speed, Shakur's got elite speed. But that's not too far off, especially when you're not a come forward fighter. Shakur's not a come forward, step to you with my speed and hurt you with my speed type fighter.
Yeah.
So, you know, that speed gets neutralized when you're moving in the other direction.
It's a fight where fighters have the same powers, and Tim Bradley agrees with it. American former professional boxer Tim called Shakur Stevenson versus Teofimo Lopez a must-watch high-level showdown. He said it won't be just punches flying. Every move will be earned and strategic. He praised Teofimo's power and smarts, Shakur's elite skill, and warned commentators to do their homework to catch all the subtle action in this clash.
January 31st, Shakur Stevenson. He versus Teofimo Lopez, man. It's gonna be highly anticipated fight right here. Yeah, two young bucks going at it again. Yeah, I think Devin Haney setting the trend. Yeah. Yep, he's setting the trend. Now all these young guys starting to test themselves against each other now. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. We want to see who the best is, yo. And then the winner of this fight right here needs to fight Devin Haney.
Tim Bradley gave Shakur key advice: stay composed, stick to the game plan, work hard, and stop taking trash. He further advised him to work on mental toughness, discipline, and focus. This will be just as crucial as skill in this high-stakes showdown.
Yeah, you got to fight the best. So look, I appreciate Shakur Stevenson for stepping up and wanting to take on that task. I think it's one of those matches where you're sitting there and you're saying, how good is Shakur Stevenson? You know, how good is he? I hear a lot of people talking about him, but how good is he? You know, he's already accomplished or is a 3-division world champion already, 126, 130, 135. He has a chance to be, what, 4 division world champion already in his career? man, I mean, look, I think it's a great opportunity.
Conor Benn predicts Shakur Stevenson versus Teofimo Lopez. When asked for his prediction on Lopez versus Stevenson, the Destroyer replied, "We'll see what Shakur's made of. I feel like I'd back Teo. Yeah." Lopez versus Stevenson caps off an unusually busy January for boxing, with Subriel Matias versus Dalton Smith, Liam Perro versus Paddy Donovan, and Moses Itama versus Jermaine Franklin among the highlights. Abel Sanchez didn't just predict an outcome for the Teofimo Lopez versus Shakur Stevenson fight, he actually sees the fight ending in a draw. He explained that Shakur will need to control the distance and use his technical skills to stay ahead, while Teofimo will have to adjust his usual style, come forward, and take the lead instead of waiting to counter.
Shakur's a great talent, and Teofimo looked great in his last fight. Of course, he didn't have Shakur in front of him, but I think that for Shakur, he has to keep the fight at his distance. If he does that, I think it's a win for him. Teofimo, he's more, he wants to draw you and he wants to counter punch. He's gonna have to be a different guy this time. He's gonna have to attack. He's gonna have to be leading the fight, or else it's gonna be a boring fight. I don't think it'll be a boring fight, but if he sits back and waits for Shakur's going to wait for him, then it's not going to be exciting.
Sanchez made it clear he thinks these two are top-tier talents. He's expecting a real battle, with both guys going toe-to-toe and trading rounds all night. Basically, he's saying fans are in for the kind of intense back-and-forth action they've been hoping for.
I think Teofimo has to attack. I think Teofimo has to do what Zepeda did, except for Teofimo's a lot more talented than Zepeda was. So I think that I honestly, I see a draw. I don't know why I see a draw, but I just see them both having great rounds and giving us the kind of fight that I think the public is looking for.
From day one of camp, Teofimo Lopez has brought pure intensity to the heavy bag. He throws every punch with real intention. Deliberate, powerful, and sharp. There's nothing random about it. He's not just showing off for the cameras or chasing a highlight reel. This is where the real work happens. Teofimo knows greatness doesn't just show up on fight night. The work is rugged, calculated, and impossible to ignore. Teofimo Lopez puts on a show with his incredible jump rope skills, moving with smooth rhythm, sharp timing, and non-stop control. His footwork blends the slick, effortless flow associated with Floyd Mayweather with the gritty, relentless edge of Roberto Duran, creating a unique mix of finesse and intensity. It's a wild mix, part finesse, part raw drive. Every time he bounces, pivots, or shifts with real balance and sharp coordination. It's not just some warm-up routine, this is serious, high-level training. Teofimo Lopez is putting on an absolutely insane workout, grinding through heavy, high-intensity drills with relentless pace and purpose. He's not messing around, just pure, hard-hitting drills, one after another. Every punch snaps out like he's already in the ring. Every set looks like a test of how far he can push himself. There's nothing fancy here, just raw, grueling work that's all about getting faster, stronger, and tougher. The boxing world is buzzing about how fighters are preparing for the clash. Teofimo Lopez's boxing skills combine speed, power, and sharp ring IQ. With explosive counters, smart footwork, and strong timing, He can control distance and punish mistakes instantly, making him a dangerous and unpredictable fighter.
Both these guys are intelligent, right? Teofimo Lopez, explosive as hell. He's smart as well. Shoot, you got to remember, this man was the first man to beat Lomachenko. Yeah, well before Haney. Yeah, So, look, check this out. And you already know Shakur Stevenson. You know what he bring into the ring. Defense first. Yep, defense first. You ain't getting nothing. I'm gonna get mine when I get mine and when I want to get mine, but you ain't getting nothing. So look, y'all might perceive this fight as being boring and this and that.
Teofimo has speedy punches. His boxing skills are at another level. He is pushing his body, testing his limits, and building the kind of endurance and explosiveness that breaks opponents down. The message is loud and clear. He's locked in, he's hungry, and he's training to dominate, not just to show up. But this is no one-sided buildup. Shakur Stevenson enters with momentum of his own, fresh off a confidence-boosting win and fully aware of the danger standing across from him. With just 1 month until fight night, Shakur has already locked into full fight mode. Shakur's training is all about respect for the moment. He's moving with urgency and complete focus. Everything he does is tight and controlled, built on discipline, both physical and mental. He knows exactly what's at stake and what it'll take. Total commitment, flawless execution, and a mindset that won't give an inch. Two top fighters, both locked in. Neither is willing to take a single step for granted. Mentally, Shakur Stevenson looks fully locked in. This isn't business as usual, and it shows. He's approaching this fight with the awareness of what's truly at stake: career-defining momentum, legacy, and positioning among boxing's elite. There's no overlooking details, no casual mindset. Shakur's locked into the details, breaking down what he's up against. He's watching Teofimo's power, his speed, that wild unpredictability, but he trusts his own skills and sharp instincts. He's got one thing in mind: set the pace, control the rhythm, and remind everyone why he's seen as one of the most complete fighters out there right now.
Now what you doing? Touch the body. Nice. Nice. Two. Two.
Shakur Stevenson's training camp is in full gear, and from day one he's shown laser-focused intensity. He moves like he's got a plan for everything, every step, every slip, every punch. His coaches stay on him about his footwork and defense, making sure he controls the ring and sets the pace when he faces Teofimo Lopez. Mentally, Shakur treats every workout like it's fight night. He is building the kind of conditioning and ring IQ that could make the difference on January 31st. WBC lightweight champion Shakur Stevenson is stepping up in weight and challenging Teofimo Lopez for the WBO super lightweight crown. Now, Shane Mosley, who ruled in both of those divisions, has offered his prediction for the fight. Mosley predicted a tactical encounter and gave Stevenson the edge, despite the move up in weight. It is a really great fight because Shakur is really tactical and really hard to hit, but at the same time, Teofimo Lopez is not that easy to hit either. This is the fight where we really need to see what is going to happen, because it is not like Teofimo Lopez is going to go right to him and not move his head or anything. So it is going to be a difficult fight for Shakur Stevenson as well. It's a spectacular fight. I would probably lean towards Shakur because he is probably a little better as a boxer. And that's exactly why the boxing world is buzzing. Fans have long demanded high-level, high-intensity matchups, and seeing both fighters fully invested in camp only raises expectations. When fighters take camp this seriously, the fight usually lives up to it, and this one already feels different. Predictions are flying everywhere. Some people are sure Shakur's accuracy and calm under pressure will win it. Others swear Teofimo's brute force and relentless pressure will be too much. Both fan bases are fired up, and with all the energy coming from both camps, you just know this fight has the makings of something big. Now we want to hear from you. What do you think of the intensity both fighters are showing this early in camp? How do you see Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez preparing for this massive showdown? And most importantly, who takes it and why? Drop your predictions in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and stay locked in with us for more breaking news and top-tier coverage from across the boxing world.